for y'all. And yeah, we about to smoke our blunts. You know, we for to do what we love to do, man. And let's talk about the word of God. I might even read a couple scriptures for y'all. See, the Holy Spirit said, how about you open up with a couple scriptures? And we're going to go straight to Psalms. What we going to go to? Psalms what? Psalms. We want to go to Psalms. We can go to Psalms. What happened to the blunt? Okay, we're going to go to Psalms 137. Okay, we're going to read this. I'm going to read this whole Psalms 137 to y'all. First, I will pray that the Lord give everyone insights, not only myself, that we all get the same interpretation of this. While in captivity, the Jews wept by the river of Babylon. Because of sorrow, they could not bear to sing the songs of Zion. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, we wept, when we remembered Zion. We hanged our hearts upon the willows in the midst thereof. In the willows in the midst thereof. I want y'all to keep in mind that word willows. I want y'all to keep that word in mind, willows, because later down on in this broadcast, we're going to be willows. I didn't say widows, I said willows. In the midst thereof. Now, we all heard of widows. So what is a willow? Now, we all know a pillow. We're going to get into that in a minute, okay? But for there they that carry us away captive requires us a song, and they that washed us required of us mirrored, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion. How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Ooh, that's deep. Ooh, the song of Moses coming, y'all. The song of Moses is coming, amen. If I regret thee, O Jerusalem, if I remember, I've got to remember this Psalms 137, man. This, hey, if I forget thee, O Jerusalem, I'm gonna put this out, because I'm in the word. I'm in the word. And it's getting good. I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the days of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundations thereof, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. America, O daughter of Babylon. Oh, America, the daughter of Babylon. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones. Man, it talks about Babylon being the hammer of the whole earth, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like how it bashes every other country to stone. You see how they just went in there and just bashed Iraq. See how they went in there and just bashed Afghanistan. See how we just went in there and, really just bashed Vietnam, Vietnam, shit. They just kept on wanting to get bashed, they wouldn't give up. Keep bashing us, We're gonna bash ourselves too. They'll blow themselves up to kill a couple Americans over there in Vietnam. Then they had landmines that they forgot where they put their landmines. They goddamn self, and some of them stepped on them. They planted so many goddamn landmines that they forgot they planted them over there and they wouldn't stepped on them. When war came out, and they had to run. No, they didn't remember that trail. Like, this is a straight line, nigga. Do I run diagonally or do I turn counterclockwise right here? Okay, I know I run a straight. Man, they had landmines like a tic-tac-toe board. Like, you had to slow the enemy down because and they did it in open fields, filled up that whole open field. So when an enemy got caught in that field, then when it come after, either you dead or not, either I'm gonna run, and some of us gonna get blew up by these landmines. I mean, y'all just take off running right now, or they gonna open fire and kill us out here in the opening. That's why landmines was planted in the open fields. In the United, and that was some of Vietnam's. That was their hardest tactics against the United States, because we had them tanks coming there, man. They had air support, man. That was really pretty much all them soldiers that died in Vietnam didn't have to die, really. They sent a lot of soldiers over there to die, really. How can we get rid of some of these niggers? Start a war, you hear me? We're gonna draft. That was the whole draft was about, was to get a bunch of motherfuckers on the front line to die, nigga. That's what that draft was. We need a whole bunch of soldiers that's gonna die. Now the ones that's flying the planes, the ones that's coming there dropping the bombs, the white boys and shit, nigga, they ain't on the front line. We're gonna put less Caucasians as we can on the front line, and we're gonna put all these niggas on the front line and send them over there to die, nigga. Come on, let's get serious, nigga. Nigga, first shit. Come on, genocide wasn't working. That was a part of Vietnam was a part of genocide, nigga. We gonna hit them with crack, nigga. We gonna send these motherfuckers over here to Vietnam, nigga. We about to wipe out, nigga, 17 million niggas. You know what I mean? I couldn't even estimate how many niggas they wiped out through the crack epidemic, through Vietnam, crack. You know what I'm saying? And gang banging, genocide, and the race riots, KKK. And then giving guns and alcohol. They killed off a whole generation of people with just alcohol. If they was giving you 5 years, and look how many deaths alcohol caused. It don't even just cause that. Somebody could be drinking at the bar that they opened up. Why can't I sue the bar? Nigga, he was at your bar overnight or whatever. Y'all let him leave the bar drunk. Didn't send him home in no cab or nothing, you know what I mean? It should be nobody leaving the club, nigga. It should be, nigga, I ain't saying police should be in the parking lot, because, then that's like a prisoner in my own club. Don't nobody want to even come to my fucking club. But it should be Uber drivers, like when you come to that club, it should be club people that was like, man, when you need a ride home, when you done got too intoxicated, you spending good money in there. You know what I mean? Pay for a ride. You know what I mean? Like, you got to pay for your ride when you come and then pay for your ride when you go. You hear me? Like, shit. You know what I mean? Real shit. Nigga, I can have a club, nigga, where only way you get to the club is if the shuttle come get you. Like how you see the transit bus come. Like at nighttime, if one of the limos or something don't come get you, you can't even come in the club if you don't pull up in a limo, nigga. We ain't nothing pulling up to the club but my vehicles. You're going to be escorted from the club in my vehicles. You're going to come to the club in my vehicles. Now, how can somebody get killed? and it's security in the seats, in the back seat and the front seat. And then you getting patted down when you get in the vehicle and everything. So you ain't no guns ain't coming in there. Then they metal detecting you before you come off in there or whatever. And then we the ones taking everybody home. So the most thing that can happen in my club is a fight. I can make I can develop a club where, nigga, there ain't no way you can kill nobody at this club. Nigga, you can get into a fight. Nigga, now, if somebody get killed in my club, the negligence is on me. Because we didn't pat the person down enough or they slept in there with a gun. That's going to be impossible. That's how I would have a club. Because I can't have no bad blood on my hands. You know, I couldn't open up a place. This is a place where people supposed to be coming to have fun, party, go home. Man, it ain't no place that you're supposed to go and die. If anything, you're supposed to go and have fun. Might meet your wife there, you know, might meet your next girlfriend for the next 3 years. Might just meet you a friendly, nice, you know what I'm saying, piece of, you know, a pie, the poutine pie. You know, you know, some people like to eat poutine pie. Some people like to just stick it in, you know? But anyways, you never know. But I know this right here, that, I mean, life is too short for us to be willow in the way. Letting it willow in the way. Man, don't let your life willow away. I said we was going to come back to that because some people is letting their life willow away. And what I mean by that, willow away is like slowly deteriorate. You know, willow. You know what I'm saying? It, that's what I mean, like willow away. Like we sit here and we worry about, when you sit there and you worry about things and you pray and then you turn around and you worried about something that you already prayed, you ain't got no faith. Because if you had faith in what you prayed for, you wouldn't sit up and worry about it, really. I have never prayed. I'm not trying to brag. I have, but when I learned how to really pray, when I prayed for God to give me more faith than anybody else, I prayed for this blessing. Like, nigga, that's why I got to go through so much stuff. I didn't know I was gonna have to go through everything I was gonna have to go through, and then just have faith, and then just let everybody else just, you know, we can't judge. God is judging the things that we don't see. You know what I mean? And sometimes we do see things like, man, that nigga give a total stranger the shirt off his back. We do see unique light. That's light shining in a person when you see a person like that. But God is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him, and He don't see the outwardly man. So He don't see the outwardly man. He don't see 4 times outwardly man that going to store, boom, stealing that or whatever. He can see what's in the heart, that he can see in the heart that, like, nigga, 4 times don't want to steal that shit right there. But if 4 times don't steal them diapers right there, then his baby is gonna be at home sitting on the floor. Or 4 times don't steal this right here and go sell that, cause some people rather go in the store and steal some other stuff, so then they can go sell that, and all they gonna do is go buy some food with the money though. You hear me? But they being too embarrassed, they rather go in and get caught stealing anything out the store than get caught stealing out the store out some food. Because then when you stealing food out the store, I mean, automatically a person pretty much know the person was hungry, really. Like, what is he stealing? He was stealing some food. And ain't that kind of crazy? They catch the most thieves stealing food. You hear me? They get more offended for people stealing food out the stores, man. Is it a food shortage? Is it? I mean, okay, ain't y'all making the animals? Don't we eat off the goddamn animals and we dress off the goddamn animals too? And we eating and dressing off the goddamn animals? Ain't the animals keeping us warm? Nigga, ain't that chill over your motherfucking... Ain't that how you got that coat? Ain't that how you got that fat? Them animals? I mean, is the earth running out of food?
That's good training.
Is the earth running out of food? I know what y'all think this folks Twitter, that nigga ain't smoking no shit, nigga. Nah, we get the high, nigga. We get the high, nigga. We get the high, nigga. Man, shout out to the chosen ones, and shout out to the galactic family, and shout out to all of the people that's just trying to change their life and get their life to God. You know, I ain't for to put myself on no pedestal or put nobody higher than the next person, because we all searching, trying to find our Savior. You know what I mean? We all searching, trying to find God.
Oh, I was going to see I use your lighter real quick.
I gave y'all a lighter earlier, man. I mean, what's up with that?
All right, Pops.
It say the pure hearted shall see God, though. It say that in the Bible. It say the pure hearted shall see God. It say the pure hearted shall see God, and they should turn around and die. That's why I quit telling people I seen God, because they be like, man, I can show. It said nobody sees God and live. What's that, in the Old Testament or something? I don't know. Things is changing. You hear me? It's about to be a new book. It's a new book written. It's called the Book of Life. You hear me? I hope your name in it. You hear me? I'm just like you. I'm a sinner. And I wish I could have put man. God, I'm not no better than the person that's going over there for to go and burn in hell. I'm not better than them. And that's why it went on for so long. That's why I want y'all to understand it. The remnant is the reason why all of this took on for so. Man, why God didn't just destroy the devil? You hear me? Well, why you trying to blame God? Why you want to? You hear me? That's pride. That's pride that we want to. You know what makes us want to question God? Our pride. We can't swallow our pride and just say, man, God, you're right. I don't know why. I don't know what. I don't understand. But I know that you're right. You hear me? And then some shit you don't want to understand. For real, I'm telling you, God has broke it down to me where I understand, and you do not want to understand. Do you hear me? You do not want to understand. You do not want to get this close to God. It's scary. It's scary, man. And I'm praying I save one soul. You hear me? I'm praying I can save one soul. I can't even save myself. You hear me? I can't even save myself. You hear me? I'm trying to save myself. And doing that, I'm trying to save one soul. What you mean? Even if I go to hell and burn for eternity, if I can get one soul up into heaven, then my job is done. You hear me? My job is done. You hear me? And that means it was just, that's how it was meant for me to go to hell. You hear me? Because I'm a sinner. You hear me? No matter what I do, I'm gonna continue to be a sinner. You hear me? For real, man. It's fire unclenched, man. Gassing of the teeth. You hear me? Do I want to go to hell? Am I gonna go to hell? No, I'm not gonna go to hell. But God is a rewarder of those who can diligently seek him. I can sit here and lie to you all day and say, nigga, I'm the devil, nigga. I'm evil, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I'm the Antichrist, matter of fact, nigga. No, matter of fact, I'm the false prophet, nigga. Nah, you know what? I don't even want to be none of that. I'm one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, nigga. How about that, nigga? You know what I mean? How about that? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I am. No, I'm just one of his followers. No, I'm Buzzerbeat, nigga. Matter of fact, nigga. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just one of the angels that, you know what I'm saying? When shit, when he rebelled, nigga, I fell with him, nigga. I went with him, nigga. You hear me? I can sit up here and lie to you till I turn blue in the face. But you know what, though? You hear me? I'm just a human. You're a human too. But I can be controlled. You know, I got a good angel and I got a bad angel. You hear me? Fuck all that left and right side of the equator, the left side, the up, down side. For all I know, they could be on the top of my head, or one of them could be at the bottom of my feet. They talking about left and right shoulder, nigga. This ain't no left, right, left. Nigga, all I know is, nigga, this shit is up and down, nigga. This shit is heaven and hell, nigga. So either, you know what I'm saying, you got the demons under your feet, or either, you know what I'm saying, and then you got God above you, you know what I mean, above your head. And then what's in the middle of all that? What's right there stacked, right, kind of like right there in the middle, you know? Your heart. And then you got threefold. But then you got your, just like for your up there, boom, that's your mind, your body. You got God right there, you know what I'm saying? It's a war in the mind. Then right there in your heart, that's where all your rewards are. That's where you find love, or your happiness, or either sad or pain. You know what I'm saying? That's where hell, your hell. And then up under your feet, you know what I mean? Shit, death always your future. Shit, you always got to go back to that dust. Shit, rather they burn your body, ashes to dust, rather nigga, you get in a desert and you turn into a carcass and you sit there and you rot away. You hear me? And then the birds or somebody come eat your flesh up. You hear me? That shit going back to a carcass though, nigga. That shit going back to the dust, nigga. That shit gonna get blew back in the wind. You hear me? Maybe it don't get blew back in the wind because they buried it and you just stuck right there with the earth, but that shit don't never become a part of the earth, nigga. That shit don't ever come back. Hey, that life you because you come from your mama's womb. Adam and Eve, he bred life into Adam and Eve, into Adam's nostril. Me and you, we come from our mama's womb. Remember that. So that shit don't never go back to the earth. Do you know that they say the universe is conscious? Do you know you got clouds in your head and your brain or whatever? Do you know that you are an image of what you looking at? Of God? Maybe the whole time it's not the God. Let me tell you people this. You hear me? I don't care what nobody don't like, man. You hear me? I'm trying to get up out the box. You hear me? I'm the light shining outside the box. You can take it however you want to. We try to make ourselves so like we just so greater than thou. You hear me? You wouldn't breathe without God. If you wasn't inside of God, if you wasn't living inside of God, you wouldn't breathe, buddy. I'm tired to. I gotta break it down to him. Like, I know that don't make sense to you. If you wasn't inside of this universe, what's outside the universe? It ain't no goddamn oxygen for you to breathe. Do that make sense to you? Shit, it ain't even no goddamn oxygen once you get out of goddamn space. How the fuck you gonna get to Mars? What the fuck y'all gonna be breathing the whole time you get to Mars? What y'all gonna be on that rocket that's gonna have oxygen in there? Then what if your oxygen levels run low? How much oxygen do it takes to get to Mars, and how long y'all gonna be up there for months? Y'all got months worth of supply of oxygen because it ain't no oxygen up there. See, when you tell one lie, you gotta tell another lie to cover up that lie. Now we know if you go too far down if you bury yourself under the dirt right now, your ass ain't gonna be able to breathe under that dirt. You can't even breathe underwater, let alone some fucking dirt. Now think about it, that's going too low. Now you go too high up in the air, you know how the wind be blowing and shit like that or whatever. Have you ever, I don't know if you ever been in a, say hot air balloon, because I ain't never been in no hot air balloon. I ain't never been in no plane or nothing like that. I don't know how I know, I guess Shit, I dreamed I was in the plane. But I mean, come on. You know the higher you go up and the wind be blowing, like if you've been on a balcony or something like that, you know when you get up the high, you know when wind blowing in your face, the harder wind blowing in your face is harder to breathe. We know that. We know that. We know that. But if you falling or something, I mean, I can see if you going up, wind ain't gonna directly just come in your face because you moving in a velocity. But when you just sitting still up there in the air and that shit blowing in your face, nigga, you ain't gonna be able to breathe all the way up in there. Them motherfuckers on a helicopter, whatever, they got masks and shit that'll fall down. Like, nigga, when the windows and shit and that shit get cracked and the plane go, nigga, they got oxygen masks, nigga, that'll fall down. Why you think they got oxygen masks on the airplanes for the passengers and every passenger seat that'll fall down where they can start giving them oxygen? They so far up there in the air and they moving so fast that nigga, even the plane got oxygen on there. Nigga, we're losing oxygen. We're gonna have to land the plane, sir. Nigga, you ain't gonna be able to breathe up there in that motherfucking bullet traveling nigga to New York and you can't breathe. You hear me? Even though you inside of it, it's like tight as keeping you sealed from the air outside because you wouldn't be able to breathe that air coming that fast, really. It'll suck your lungs up out of you. And don't it say we had war with powers and principalities in the earth? And I'm gonna tell you, the angel with the wing is you. Our wings got clipped. Shit, we the devils. We the devils, man. For some reason, man, we all didn't want to bow down to God. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. Like somewhere along the line, God created us in His own image, and pride set in the way. I know you can sit up there and lie to yourself or whatever. Like the devil, pride set in this way. The God made the devil ruler down here on earth or whatever. Man, you giving your time to a job and you telling me I'm lying. You ain't giving your time to God. You ain't not about to quit your job, your career, especially if it's something that you love to do. You hear me? That's why I say you ain't for to quit your career, because basketball players, they can play for 1 or 2 years. Why is you still in the NBA and you done got 5 rings? Because it's something that you love to do. You is not for to quit what you love to do for God. You ain't for to quit and miss your NBA finals to go preach the gospel for God. No, basketball is more important. You hear me? And then you end up stuck on a helicopter. You hear me? I'm sorry to break it to you like that. You hear me? Fuck around, have your kids with you or something. You know what I mean? And then that's your waiting room. You hear me? You sitting there waiting from all of that time right there from when you died just to be judged. You hear me? And who knows? You're going to go to heaven or hell. You hear me? And even in that waiting room, even in that death cycle, in the waiting room, man, you got time to repent, man. That's what they don't tell you. You got time. It's just, you got time. That second death ain't got no control over us. You got time. You hear me? For real, man. Don't die in sin. Some people be in their waiting room and don't even know they died, and they react in that moment over and over and over and over and what they could have did different, and they steady live that same life over and over, and they never fall down on their knees like this right here, like I'm doing right now, and say, Lord Jesus, I'm tired of getting it wrong. Like every time I try to do me, it just don't work. I'm nothing without you, Christ. Lord, could you just heal my soul? Could you just fix me and make me the way that you want me to be, even though the world want me to be a certain way? I never can get it right, Lord. I just need you to guide me, and just give you my all, Lord. I give you my all, my every part of me. And when I forget, Lord, remind me of this. You know what I mean? Oh, I feel uplifted. Me just praying like that, you hear me? I needed that myself. You hear me? Now, you know how easy it is for me to get down on my knees right there by myself and pray? But why can't I do it in front of 10 million people? What, I'm ashamed of it? You hear me? Because I know somebody going to be laughing in the room. You hear me? To me, it'll be disrespectful for God for me to get down on my knees in front of some of y'all and pray, really. Because y'all going to make fun of it. You hear me? You going to look at me like I'm soft. You going to, man, if you going to look at me like I'm soft, then you hear me? Just look at me like I'm soft. You hear me? Because I'm going to keep on praying for you. You hear me? You hear me? You still want that old 4 times. You still want that shoot 'em up, grab a pistol, boom, 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 boom. Now this is my gun. This is what I live by. This is what I die by. Now, it's okay to have protection and have your weapon. Now, if God ever tell me to go pick up another weapon besides this right here, this is the only weapon I can help me right here. You know what I'm saying? So you can pull out your gun with your bullets, with your hollow points, your fiery darts or whatever, and I'm gonna be still with this word. Now, God tell me he ain't bluffing, like he just hate my word, he hate me. So I need you to go grab that weapon, that real weapon over there, and I need you to handle up. Then I handle up. But until God places a real gun, a gun in my hand for me to kill, vengeance is mine. Said, Lord, I'm just gonna keep on praying for my enemies. I know they scared of me because of my old ways. Really, that's crazy. Some people do shit to people who didn't change their life or whatever, and they fear for them. They've been and took you out and tried to kill you or something just because they scared of what they thinking what you might do. When you ain't gonna do nothing, you leave it in God's hands. Like, you hear me? But just knowing your history and knowing who you is, people that did so much that they thinking that I just move away then. You hear me? How about I just move away? You hear me? Then people think you running. No, I ain't running or whatever. Running from what? Running so they won't be scared of me? The fuck you mean? Running so they won't be scared of me? Because I ain't never ran from shit, really. Running so I don't have to kill somebody, really? I'm running from that shit, yeah. If that's what you want to say. You hear me? Because I made an oath to God. I won't do it no more, man. I will not take out no more of my brothers. I will not kill nobody else ever in my life. I've never, ever, ever, ever wanted to kill anybody. You hear me? And what the fuck I look like? Man, I changed my life a long time ago. You hear me? And it's just like people just think I'm soft because I won't go back to that, nigga who will pistol whip you after my mama died. I still even had it in me. Like, I don't know. After that, I changed though. Like, I started having, I guess, like mama dying, seeing my kids, then like really getting saved. Really, this is what saved me, y'all. This is what really saved me, really. All that other shit was just me. Really after prison, this saved me when I went to prison. And then really after that, all the others, it was just backsliding, forgetting who I was. It was just the devil under attack. Like, you know what I'm saying? The man God made me by, chastising me, making me steal, by me saving my life, by me going to prison, by saving my life, taking me out of the street life and showing me like, man, let me put you in prison. And then when I went to prison, how many motherfuckers wrote me when I was in prison? Huh? Nigga, my mama the only motherfucker I recall writing me, nigga. Nigga, I sent letters to girlfriends and shit like that. Nigga, I never got no letter back, nigga. On God, nigga, from nobody, nigga. I might have got one from you, Tashana. You hear me? But nigga, I ain't get no letters from no bitches and nothing like that. None of that. My sister wrote me. Mama. And my sister wrote me while she was in prison. You heard me? I tried to write her when I was in prison too. I don't know if my letter did reach up because she knew my situation in prison then. You know what I mean? So, but that's what really saved me. You know what I'm saying? I was in this word deep then. Like, man, because I didn't have no family. You know what I'm saying? And I could take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like not having family or just having nobody there, like just being locked up like an animal. You know what I mean? Just like and being young, just now turning, what I just now turned like 19, 20, 21 or something, and then like being locked up like that, 23-hour lockdown for damn near like a whole year. I would have went crazy if I didn't read this the whole time. And then people say I did go crazy because I be telling them Moses sealed me. I can't explain it to you. Say I went to Kansas, I did something, I took the police on a high-speed chase. Say I died. Say in a way I died in that high-speed chase. Don't nobody even know this really. And say I met Moses and Caney, like, you know what I mean, right on the borderline, right before you get to the promised land, right? Because that's what Moses did. Right before you get to the promised land, he had to stop. You heard me? He wouldn't gave it to him. And then boom, next thing you know, I was in Independence. Y'all seen the movie Independence? That's when the world come to an end. And then while I'm in there, it's you can go Google this in Kansas. It's a county jail called Independence County or whatever. It's 23-hour lockdown unless they changed it or whatever. It's in Kansas. It's in Independence, Kansas. It's 23-hour lockdown. Swear to God, no bullshit. I can say 22 hours. You want 23-hour lockdown. You hear me? 24-hour lockdown, nigga. They let some niggas holiday. They don't never let you out that cell, nigga, on everything. Like once a week, niggas 23-hour lockdown. Other than that, niggas 24-hour lockdown. I was in that bitch for like a year. Independence, Kansas, nigga, the worstest county jail I ever been in. Nigga, Oklahoma City ain't got shit on this bitch. You hear me? I mean, as far as Oklahoma City got on this, like you gonna lose your life. And this jail, man, they got one-man cells. You in that bitch by yourself, nigga. You ain't got no celly, nigga. By the time they put a celly in there, nigga, somebody you can talk to, nigga, you'll be trying to be like, nigga, even if you're a weenie, nigga, you'll be still like, I'm gonna be cool with him. I could beat up myself. You ain't gonna be getting into it with your celly and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Probably eat up his commissary, punk him or some shit or whatever. Whatever going on. Whatever y'all do. You know what I mean? Me, I always mind my own, you live long. But you know what I'm saying? You gonna wish you had a celly, nigga, somebody you can fucking talk to. You can sit there and play dominoes with at nighttime or something, you know what I mean? Cause you ain't never getting out to a cell, nigga. They never gave me a celly. I was in that bitch about 6-7 months damn near before I even got a celly, nigga. But I wasn't alone, you hear me? The whole time I wasn't alone. If it wasn't for this right here, I would have went crazy. I'm telling you. If it wasn't for God, I would have went crazy. I got so close to God, man. But anyways, it was just revealed to me. I never seen what was coming. So that was Moses. And he sealed me. And he gave me a seal of God some kind of way when I got out of prison. When the Lord let me out them shackles. You know, when the devil, I ain't going to say devil because before I went to prison, I was the devil. You hear me? I was sealed. So by the time I got released from prison, a devil got released from prison, shit. And I'm just saying me because I ain't saying like you know what I'm saying. By the time this sinner guy, I'm just gonna say sinner because I hate the devil. Got released from prison, but I'm saying my own devil. I was kind of a changed man. I still knew I thought about God. Now, even that day when I'm getting out, I'm telling myself, juicing myself up. Now I'm not about to go back to nothing. Man, next thing you get out there, you be juicing yourself up. I don't know how the devil just so powerful. Next thing you know, nigga, I hit a cigarette or something. Boy, I get some Chinese food. Because I remember getting out the county jail, I got some Chinese food. So now I done went to prison, nigga, and I remember that shrimp fried rice that I got with my nigga Sid Folger. His brother, man, Dries Folger, played for the Oakland Raiders. You know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga Sid Folger, nigga, from Kansas. Or whatever, you know what I mean? I think that Barry Sanders was their homeboy or something like that. But he the one who, when I first got out the county jail, he the one who brought me back down here to Tulsa. He owned Oklahoma City Gold Fronts. Y'all know who said this, who owned Oklahoma City Gold Fronts back in the day, nigga. Come on with that shit. Like, nigga, that's nigga my nigga, Ace Boone Coon, nigga. What the fuck y'all mean, man? And shout out to man, Hennessy. Damn, I never got to work with her in the studio. I know she done heard her 4 times. She heard of the Alias, the Assassin, Assailant. Damn. Man, shout out to the whole 918, to the chosen few, while we saying chosen ones, because I remember the chosen few. You hear me? Amen to that too. You hear me? Man, it's just so many people, man. To the Logan family, man. Shout out to my nigga, rest in peace, man. Jay, Lil J, Lil Folk, all y'all, man. From you know what I'm saying, from the Coffeeville area, man. Shout out to all y'all, all the way, man. And to Tony Jones, man. Shout out to Tony Jones too, man. Coming to get a nigga, you know what I'm saying. Been the only black bondsman, boy. They got some racist ass shit going on down there. You hear me? Man, y'all the racistest fucking city I ever seen in my life, nigga. Kansas, now that shit is racist, nigga. Now, Oklahoma, one of the top 5 races. You should know when you go right over to Kansas now, nigga. That's the country, nigga. Man, now that's some racist ass shit. You talking about Independence County, man? Y'all country than a motherfucker, man. But y'all got some good ass country food, boy. I ain't gonna even lie to you, boy. Yeah, you talking about country biscuits, nigga? Shit, man, they jailhouse, nigga. That's the only thing they jailhouse, man. Them country biscuits, nigga. Shit, nigga, you can eat that motherfucker. You can eat them motherfuckers with no gravy, nigga. You hear me? Nigga be saving this biscuit till late night, nigga. That motherfucker like a cookie in that bitch. You hear me? Oh shit, nigga, you hear me? But Independence County, man. That's what, man, and fuck you, Jack Daniels, wherever you at, you hear me? Fuck you. You all racist ass sheriff. You hear me? You all racist ass sheriff. You hear me? Jack Devils, nigga. Jack Devils, nigga, not Daniels, nigga, on everything, man. Y'all fucked up my life down there, you twisted, sadistic motherfuckers. You hear me? Man, ain't no way in the world a kid should get that much goddamn time, man. I went GTA, I went GTA 5.0, nigga, Grand Theft Auto, nigga, in the DA's car, nigga. That's how they should have started the game, nigga. They should have started, nigga, on the Grand Theft Auto game, they should have started that bitch out how I wanted the game. Nigga, I should have patented my shit so they couldn't steal it from me in prison, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I wanted to come out with a game. Nigga, they braided my cell and took all my shit out of my cell in prison. Next thing you know, nigga, when I get out here, nigga, they got Grand Theft Auto, nigga. That was gonna be the name of the game. That's what I went to prison for. First time ever been in trouble in my life, I was really just joyriding and ended up Grand Theft Auto, you hear me? Nigga, I ain't know it was the DA's car. I didn't know it had rifles and shit in the trunk of the car, you hear me? You know what I mean? Y'all want to bring this damn Theft Auto shit to real life, you hear me? And then, nigga, that's when you get the bill, nigga, you hear me? Come on, nigga. Y'all want to bring this shit to real life. That's what y'all really want to do. And then lose his brother or whatever so y'all can bring the real story to real life, you hear me? Like, you hear me? Bring them from the other realm, you know what I'm saying? Man, y'all playing, man. And they playing with sirens over there, you hear me? They playing with songs. Y'all want to write some shit that ain't even supposed to be written. You hear me? Y'all playing God and shit, man. Y'all better keep on y'all motherfucking headlights too, nigga. Because I'm telling you, y'all motherfuckers gonna crash fucking with us, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Y'all heard what I said. Y'all motherfuckers gonna crash fucking with us, nigga. Now I'm telling you, nigga. Shit, because I promise you when this grill comes, it's all VVS's, nigga. Shit. Real shit, nigga. And they ain't ready to take it to where we ready to take it to, nigga. Is they, nigga? Hell no, they not, nigga. I'll see what that nigga was telling me that day, nigga. I'm going to go empty the trash, nigga, like 4 times. Because he could just see this fucked up on my face. Like, that nigga like peace. Like, nigga don't want all that bullshit going on or whatever. And then the whole time, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers in your face want me to be mad at these motherfuckers. You hear me? Motherfuckers be in your face want you to be mad at the motherfuckers that you ain't mad at nobody. You hear me? Shit, why can't everybody get along? That's what you don't understand. You hear me? But like, fuck trying to be the peace treaty. You hear me? Because that shit get you killed. You hear me? Man, that shit get you killed trying to be peace treaty, trying to be the motherfucking meteorite. You hear me? Nigga, they shoot the messenger, nigga. The meteorite, nigga, tellbearers keep shit going, nigga. So fuck trying to be the meteorite here, nigga. And then, nigga, I don't choose sides, so, nigga, it's a one-man army. Then if that's the case, like, nigga, as long as I'm there, like, you gonna have to take me out because I'm cool with you. I love you, and y'all two don't like each other. You hear me? So then you gotta take me out, and then y'all can get on, and then you can kill each other. You hear me? But my loyalty rely with both my brothers. You hear me? On this side and on that side. You hear me? Like I don't understand like why we can't come together. You hear me? Until we can come together, we ain't gonna have no fucking we ain't gonna have no motherfucking homeless community. All we gonna ever have is shelters, nigga. The fuck you mean? Cause they don't give a fuck about us, nigga. You lucky you got a shelter, nigga. Now we could come together and all of the money and shit like that. Like what is niggas pushing dope in the hood for? And that shit ain't even going to no cause really. What is all the people dying for? People out here robbing shit, spending all their money on what? Nigga, what is you doing the shit for? A cheap drill or for a high? What is you? I'm not doing it for that, nigga. I was never doing it for that, nigga. I get a check every month, nigga, for the rest of my life, nigga. What the fuck? Then go, nigga, got multiple hustles after that. And always trying to find another way to make some money. Nigga, this shit ain't the only way I'm gonna eat. Hell yeah, I'm trying to make some money off of YouTube. I done made money off of Instagram. Niggas, you know what I mean? That's when they got to hating like, damn, that nigga making money daily off that shit. You hear me? That's when they got to hate, nigga. That's when motherfuckers want to steal a person's phone or whatever. The feds already know who 4Times is, nigga. Don't you see all them rappers when they get up there, whatever, you be like, damn, and they be having all this shit on you. The feds be knowing everything about it. They already know, you hear me? They already know. Pretty sure they know what happened too. Like people trying to hack him, trying to steal his shit. He on his way. You hear me? They trying to steal his shit. You hear me? But at the same time, they gonna cut out my SSI. They gonna cut out my disability. You hear me? Oh no, I put that shit in my sister's name then, if that's the case. Ah, but now you're saying, man, I wouldn't even do that. I just let that shit go. You hear me? You can't really. But why would I give a fuck about SSI if I'm gonna have millions of dollars? You hear me? So what's stopping you, man? You do all that talking and shit 4 times. Well, why you ain't got the money yet, nigga? I want to see you in a motherfucking a Phantom, nigga. That ain't shit. You know why? Illuminati, nigga. Oh my mama, nigga. That's why, nigga. Ain't nobody put this. Nigga, ain't nobody put the joint in they shit, really. I'm not for the joint in they shit. When you get to that level where it's pay up time, you can shit keep taking a little crumbs, getting your little independent money. You know what I'm saying? And then Illuminati steady threatening you. Hear me? Like it became a threat. Why y'all threatening me, nigga? I ain't even making no money off this shit, nigga. What you mean? This should be charity. As soon as you go to making some money, they go to threatening you. You hear me? If I see an income, I'm making money daily. I can make up to what, $15,000 a day off of IG, and I'm making $30, $40, $50. You know what I'm saying? And only spending an hour or only post once or twice on IG. I'm off of that shit. I done made $30 for the day. You hear me? Like what the fuck? You hear me, nigga? Who wouldn't sign me? But then I ain't never think about that little $20, $30. That's gifts. I never thought about that. And that could be another artist. That could be somebody else sending me. I don't know who's sending me that money from on the other side, really. I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking I was just getting the money off of because people clicking on it. And they was sending gifts. But no, I guess there was somebody just actually sending me money like that, really. And whoever it was sending me money, I guess they just ain't sending me money like that. You hear me? And whoever it was somebody that was all under me in my face. They were smart too. They knew. So boom, they could get my phone and then boom, they get their money right back. That's what I think. But then again, though, I'm already making money off my new Instagram. So I'm like, damn, and I'm staying away from fuck niggas. So I know the process. You hear me? I know the process. I just don't know who it is. Like I said, who it is who admires me that much to sit there and watch my shit, and you know what I'm saying, and I'm making money. It kind of feel like God. You hear me? I ain't gonna even lie to you. It feel like God. And it's good to know that I got money off this shit and I ain't spent none of it too. I mean, I done spent some of it, but I really ain't spent nothing. Let me say it like that. The little money I done spent ain't shit off this, that I done spent. You hear me? I'm gonna keep spending a little bit, but I'm spending. But like the money that's stacking, I ain't never touched none of it. Like, you know what I mean? That shit gonna go to my kids. Cause when you die, you can't take none of this shit with you. If it was $1 million right now, nigga, on everything, like nigga, that shit'll go to my kids. I'll be suing somebody right now if it was up to $1 million. I mean, I don't even think I gotta sue them. I'll be getting my money. You hear me? I'll be cashing out then. You know what I'm saying? So what I plan on doing, I'm gonna retire off of the shit I'm doing. You hear me? I don't know what you gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do with my life. You hear me? Motherfucker can kick me up out of here right now and I can be out there on the streets as long as I got my phone, I'm steady doing what I'm doing or whatever, as long as I'm keep on doing what I'm doing right now. Shit, I'm gonna retire off of my shit. And you can go ask anybody that, you hear me? Go ask anybody, you hear me? Yeah, you hear me? Go ask them about what is it, Beehive, Distro Kid, all this different shit, you hear me? Man, I got so many different type of avenues and opportunities and you know what I mean? Or maybe I just want to get this channel up to the point where I sell it. You hear me? Let them put their ads and their commercials on her after I sell it. You hear me? Just get 4,000 watch hours for this channel, then boom, sell that. Then get 4,000 hour watch hours for that channel, then sell that. Boom, you hear me? It's ready to make money off of it, but I'm selling incomes. You hear me? I'm selling incomes. Now that's on you how much money you can make. You can take this and make millions off of it, but every time somebody click on your shit, you making money. You hear me? Cause my channel, people gonna really watch your shit. People gonna really come back and they gonna really watch your shit. Cause I'm gonna build it. If you build it, they will come. You hear me? If you build it, they will motherfucking come. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Every good story gonna sell. Now, if you ain't got a good title, if you ain't got a good story, ain't nobody gonna listen to you. Your shit ain't gonna sell. Nobody wanna hear sit up and hear nobody talk about no dumb shit. You hear me? People want the hottest topics, you know what I'm saying? When King Von died, nigga, that was the hottest topic going, nigga. Still King Von, one of the hottest topics right now. Right now, I could have titled my shit King Von. It'd be more people in my broadcast. Every 5 to 10 seconds, somebody will pop up in that bitch. You hear me? Everybody that's woke on YouTube, nigga, if I was to title something about King Von, they'd be popping in her. And then after I end the live and I post it or whatever, that motherfucker be getting views next year sometime. You hear me? Just like on my other channel, go over there and look at my other channel. That one post about King Von, that motherfucker got 50,000 views. I got 50,000 views on one of my posts, nigga, just because I was talking about King Von. Hell no, I didn't show my face on I put another face on that bitch. But just talking about him. I had one video where I was talking about Dolph when Dolph first died. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about President Obama. And that motherfucker, I went to sleep, woke up, that motherfucker had 10,000 views overnight. Now that's the biggest video I ever had, like, nigga. So then I went to sleep the next night. I woke up, that motherfucker had 20,000 views overnight. I said, this motherfucker doing 10,000 a piece, you hear me? That video was doing 10,000 views a piece. So if I would have, on my mama's grave, if I would have had the ads on that video, if I would have put the ads on there, the way that video was doing, nigga, I been made $1 million off that shit right now on my mama. If I knew what I knew now, if I knew how I could go pay $59 for them to run an ads to that video, and I was gonna make the money off of it, off that King Von video, I would have left that motherfucker up there. Shit, nigga, I would have made a killing off of King Von, nigga. I would have had, and I would have went and gave some money to his family. I couldn't have slept at night, nigga. Nigga, I just made $5 million off this man's death. Let me go give $4 million to his family on top, and I'm gonna keep my $1 million. I'm gonna flip that $1 million. I'm gonna be right back at $5 million. So why not give it all to you know what I'm saying? And that'd have been how I got my start. I was like, fuck that, nigga. That's how I really blew up, nigga. I'm not about to blow up off of no rapper's debt. I was gonna come up in the rap game and blow up, nigga. And only my success would have been, I don't care how, if I would have became Jay-Z and been the next billionaire rapper, and I would have still started off of King Von's debt or Dolph's debt or something. I can't grow fame off them, man. I can't do it. I took the videos down, y'all. The biggest videos I ever posted on YouTube was King Von, and then it was Dolph. I mean Mo 3, King Von, and Dolph. Them the biggest videos I posted on YouTube. Yo. I'm talking about them motherfuckers doing 10,000 views a motherfucking overnight, nigga. That shit was scaring me. I could tell them videos was gonna get millions of views, nigga. And I took them motherfuckers down because I was like, man, I can't blow up and I'm a rapper my damn self. Like, I can't be remembered off of another rapper's death. Like, you hear me? And then you got motherfuckers dissing dead rappers and shit like that. I don't understand people, man. How you gonna diss a dead rapper? Like, he's fucking dead. Like, why would you diss a dead rapper? Like, I don't understand that, y'all. I don't. Can somebody help me understand that? Like, I watch Tales from the Crypt, nigga. The Crypt Keeper might pop up. Listen to dead, man. Hey, man, come on. What about all the legends? Like, nigga, that ain't right, nigga. Some of the dead people I'm talking about, they're diss a legend. Dairy rapper like Tupac. Or a motherfucker diss a legendary rapper like King Von, or you know what I'm saying? Or what's the other ones? What's some of the other ones' names? Duck. All them rappers that done died, man. Casino Jizzle, man, rest in peace. 4 times for real, nigga. Nah, that's done for Vegas, nigga. That's 4 times for real, nigga. Yeah, Tupac got killed in Vegas, but that nigga stunned for Vegas. And they wouldn't kill him. Tupac beat a nigga's ass in Vegas, though. I guess they like stunned. I would have been stunned in Vegas instead of trying to start a fight or something. I would have just been stunned like he stole the death row chain. That nigga thought he was. A nigga stunned in Vegas will get you killed, nigga. Shit, I think. Everybody can't stun in Vegas. I would never stun in Vegas. I mean, that's not my lane. But, you know what I'm saying? That is somebody's lane. You know, that's that man's name. Shit. That's big 4 times, nigga. You know, I'm 4 times Z, nigga. We over here making history, nigga. What the fuck you mean? Oh, shit. One day you probably want to be like a nigga. Hell yeah. But a nigga ain't hating. Shit, you know a nigga ain't hating when the motherfuckers say they want to be like a nigga. Man, you can look up to somebody younger than you too, like nigga. Shit, especially when they don't prey on the weak. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with solid niggas, you hear me? And they see a motherfucker solid, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? And I know I gotta keep breaking this shit down in metaphors. And I gotta decode shit like you know what I'm saying, the Bible. And there's certain shit I can't say. You know what I mean? And I can't afford to lose my channel when I know I have videos up that I'm just trying to see how they do before I gotta erase them. You know what I mean? That's why people put up shit that incriminate them, because they be like, nigga, you see these rappers who, when shit hit the fan, you see what the fuck they do? I be playing just like them, like, oh, erase all my social medias, nigga. You see how these rappers be having these videos up with millions of views and shit? And then they erase their whole social media, nigga. But I ain't gonna erase my shit. I'm gonna let somebody else do it. I'm gonna go sell it to them, nigga. But you can erase your shit, though. You know what I mean? As far as I know, if you erase a video and it got 50,000 views on YouTube, it's gonna still say, and you got 200,000 total views, it's gonna say you still got 200,000, and then once it updates, just like the view count do, it's gonna take them, it's gonna go down to 150,000 views. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody stole my YouTube channel and then they was to erase all my videos, they erasing all the views. And then I got other accounts subscribed to that or whatever that I can go look at or whatever. And then I can be like, oh, that's my account. That's who stole my shit. You hear me? And then my shit worth millions of dollars. So then, you know what I'm saying? Then I ain't got no choice but to, because I can't get it back. Like if my hackers can't get my shit back, then I ain't got no choice but to go to the police, to the authorities. You see what I'm saying? Because this is my life. You hear me? And then if you go do something, the feds or something, they can still track it back and say it belong to me. And if some type of criminal shit is done on one of my platforms or whatever, nigga, who the feds gonna come down on? They gonna come down on me. So, I mean, come on now. You can't steal 4 times. Shit. It's hella people I can sue. All you motherfuckers out there catfishing me. You hear me? It's like some of the bigger rappers done that shit just so I can sue because they seen all you motherfuckers catfishing a broke nigga. Like, man, let me do this so at least I'm somebody he can sue. Nigga even said it in this rap. Like, nigga, I'm not gonna sue you. They like, that nigga won't sue me. That nigga must like being broke then. Nigga, I ain't broke. Nigga, I'm farther than rich. Nigga, I'm blessed. Nigga, what you mean? Nigga, I'm board ruler, nigga. And I make money off this shit, really, too. Only reason why y'all motherfuckers don't want to sign me because y'all know I get a kick out of that shit, really. Y'all like, that nigga ain't about to sign. That nigga making money off that shit himself now. And then look how old that nigga is. That nigga ain't about to sign. That's why they be trying to buy my shit. Let me just buy your Google account. Man, you hear me? Nigga, I get Google accounts and make them bitches worth $1 million, nigga. Just off of, you know, the character. You know? I create characters, nigga. Like somebody created Charlie Brown, nigga. Somebody created, nigga, Simba. Nigga, somebody created Tupac, nigga. You know? Somebody create character, like, man, if you create your own character. But nowadays people don't give a fuck about character. That's what I said in my song. It seems like motherfuckers don't give a fuck about character no more, really. You hear me? A nigga can sit up there and talk about eating booty in their music, nigga. And shit, nigga, it's total opposite now, nigga. Shit. That ain't everybody's, certain shit ain't everybody's business. And when you go to telling shit that ain't nobody's business in your song, or letting out deep, dark secrets about your own well self or whatever, for whatever being or whatever, and you know people gonna bite and eat off that shit, and you know, really people try to bite off that shit now because you're the first one who ever did it, because this is just certain shit people don't do, you hear me? And then when they see you do it, they go to trying to doing it. You look me like, man, I'm gonna do that. Like, now I be seeing people wearing their tags on their clothes. Nigga, when you people go buy shit, I walk in places and, nigga, they be like, man, take your tag off that. You know your tag's still on there? Yeah. Now I see other people doing it. Nigga, I was the first one doing that shit, nigga. Come on, nigga, let's get serious. Nigga, I walk in the courtroom with my shit like that. The feds know, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that's good. They let me know I set it a trend, like, and people respect me, and I respect them too. Like, you know what I mean? And then great minds thinking, like, I ain't saying somebody seen me do it. It's just like, you know, that's just some 918 type shit. You know what I mean? But even when I was young, I used to try to do it, and my parents wouldn't let me do it. They'd be like, take your tag off of there. I'd be like, For some reason, I always just wanted to leave my tag on there. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like showing motherfuckers I pop tags. Like, nigga, I don't even want, I remember when every time you see me, it was tags on everything I had on, like on a daily basis, nigga, 365. Could you imagine that? Nigga, I had $1 million wardrobe, nigga. You know what I mean? God gave me millions. Nigga, I had $1 million wardrobe, nigga. I done seen millions in my life, nigga. To just see how people hang around you and people, I kill for you. I do anything in the world for you. I do this for you. And then when you lose all of that shit, nigga, you lose all of them people. Nigga, what happened to y'all niggas talking about y'all to kill for me? Can I come stay over here or whatever? Like, nigga, shit, but nobody else would let me sleep on their couch. Nigga, you can come stay with me, nigga. My lights is off, homie, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The lights, for real, I help pay the bill, whatever. Like, for real, you help pay the bill? You ain't even got to help pay the bill, nigga. But, hey, you know, we go all the way back like a Cadillac on 4 flats, nigga. Bomb, nigga. Comp. Nigga, you can come stay over here. Let a nigga stay over there, nigga. Bitch can kick him out, nigga. They done kicked you out the apartment, nigga. Ain't got nowhere else to go. You hear me, nigga? They hit rock bottom. You hear me? Yesterday, a nigga was just nigga $10,000 in his pocket. You hear me? Nigga, luxury living back. You know what I'm saying? A nigga rolling in a motherfucking avalanche, nigga. I'm just using words. You hear me? Rolling in something that was way better than the avalanche. You know, luxurious, nigga. Rolling in my Lincoln Navigator, nigga. You want to know the truth, nigga? On 24s, nigga. And got the Dodge Ram, nigga. Ooh, nigga, let me go grab the Equinox. Oh, damn, my credit is, nigga, up there with the white boys. I can just go grab anything off the lot. Fucked up my credit doing that shit, though. I should have been buying a house at that time, nigga, but I ain't know my credit was that fucking good. You hear me? And I had the money. Part of me wish I could just go back then, nigga, and I would have been buying houses, nigga, instead of buying cars. You hear me? I could have had 3 or 4 houses and been paying on them all at the same time from 3 different banks, paying back all 3 of them mortgages back from all 3 of them different banks, nigga, and been renting 2 of the houses out for more than what, you know what I'm saying? I was paying the bank back at the time, you hear me? So I would have been not paying them nothing and had a whole nother income on top of the incomes that I already got. Shit, why am I take an income that I'm getting $1,000 a month for a permanent income and I'm a risk that work? You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta figure out these other ways and these other avenues how I can make money. You know what I mean? Shit, and I'm gonna report it if I do find a way. You hear me? That's why, I ain't gotta report none of this money off for her because I ain't spent none of it. You hear me? See what I'm saying? They gonna once I go to spending this money right here, they gonna cut my SSI off. But long as I ain't filing taxes or claiming none of the money or whatever, all they can do is, you know what I'm saying, what I got up to 3 years, shit. Then I gotta do something. All they can do is, all the money can do is pile up. I got money sitting there, like, I can go look at this account, that account, it's money here, it's money there, it's money right there on my mama, nigga, on God, nigga. Oh, Jesus, like, nigga, just look at it like that money just sitting right there, that money just sitting right there. Now, I don't know the money on my Instagram. Instagram can say, like, man, okay, nigga, we owe you thousands of dollars, but you be supposed to claim this 1,000 right here, this 1,000 right here, this right here, and you never did or something. They could say that I was supposed to claim the money or whatever. But shit, it ain't even up to no 1,000. I'm saying when it gets to some thousands, but right now it says some hundreds, though. They don't even owe me $1,000. I done made like over $1,000 on Instagram from people buying merchandise, but I done made like over, I'll say, I don't really know unless I could really, cause I can't look at all the accounts really. That's what I'm saying. I ain't looked at all the accounts. Let me say it like that. Like the first Bomb Squad hoodies that was ever bought, I never got no money off none of them Bomb Squad hoodies. You know, Teespring owed me for that. People buying shit out them Bomb Squad hoodies. I bought like 10 of them my goddamn self already. I done bought like 10 of them and I ain't got no money for that. And every time you buy one, I get $20. So let's say 10 times 20, because I know I bought 10 of them myself. 10 times 20, what's that, $200? That's $200 that I just got sitting there. And I can log on to them accounts right now. The money just sitting on there. But I can log on to my new accounts. I can't log on to that old account or whatever. You can go buy some shit off of there right now, and the money just gonna go to that account and just sitting there. But I can contact them and tell them to give me my money though. But I mean, to me, it ain't even worth my time to sit on the phone for an hour or two just to get $200. You hear me? It's not when it's in a bank. Then when at least I got transferred to my PayPal card or whatever, then that take 2 or 3 days. Y'all know how that shit go. Why not wait till it's enough to buy a house or something and be like, I'm cashing out. Like, nigga, I quit rapping, nigga. I ain't gonna say quit rapping, but you know what I mean? This retirement, you hear me? Like I said, retirement. And people know that too. They know I'm not lying. They know, you know what I mean? And I just know this shit ain't gonna be around. Like once I find a loophole and I find a way to make money off this entertainment and off this networking shit, I just know that and it's a get rich quick scheme. It ain't gonna be around forever, really. You hear me? They gonna find a way to shut that shit down. They always upgrading their apps, nigga. Shit, I was making money off of Live Me, nigga, more money than I was making off of YouTube. Nigga, I was making guap off of Live Me, nigga. They had to shut that shit down, nigga. Nigga, the elder guy was making guap, nigga. LS Jordan really making guap, nigga. I'm talking about, but you talking about me, nigga. I'm making thousands of dollars, nigga. That these niggas is looking at me, they looking at my shit like that nigga making a couple thousand here and there, nigga. They the one feeding me, nigga. They know they feeding me. We feed you a couple thousand here and there, nigga. You hear me? Shit, that's why bitches was loving me across the world. I'm giving bitches $200 and $300. Bitch, I done sent you 30,000 diamonds, nigga. You can cash them in, nigga. That's $200, nigga. You know what I mean? And I thought I would just buy. I was buying the bitches follow for them to subscribe my YouTube channel, but I was only buying they shit for a minute. You hear me? Only for the moment. Most of them, that's all they on to the next nigga. As long as I'm feeding them, it looks good because I go every now and then I might not see a comment for a month, but somebody I've been knowing for a month, they gonna comment on my shit. But where's they at now when you ain't in a person's niggas and motherfuckers ain't from old times sake, ain't nobody jumped up or I look up and be like, damn. But if I go log on to my old page, which I can, if I go log on to the 4 Times Legendary page, motherfuckers will be like, huh? Motherfuckers might pop up in my door right now, nigga, if I go log on to that 4 Times Legendary page. That's why I retired that shit, you hear me? They like, you can't get into your old YouTube account, your old 4 Times Legendary. Hell yeah, that shit legendary. I retired that shit. It's World Ruler. It's over with. It's 243 videos on that channel. What the fuck I'm gonna go back and go on that channel for and go to fucking with it for? I done faked my death with that channel and every goddamn thing else. I should have left it alone when people thought I was dead. Really? I could have walked away from this shit then, really? I could have walked away from this shit, nigga, and been cool, nigga. Walk around the city cool, ain't gotta worry about no people looking at me all weird and shit. Like, nigga, hey, don't I know you from somewhere? Oh, let me pay for that. Oh, let me get to the store real quick. To let me see. Oh, let me, nigga, try to take a picture of me pulling out some change so they can try to say I'm broke. You hear me? I'm a broke ass rapper. Yeah, okay. That's why I'm still in the hood. Let me be a broke ass rapper, but I am making money off this shit. You hear me? You know what I mean? I ain't even making minimum wage off this shit, really. But like I said, though, I got multiple incomes. You hear me? You know, one income, I get $1,000 every month for the rest of my life. Like a little trust fund set up for me, you know? For the rest of my life. And I'm not for to let that go. You let them cut that off because I'm making money over here on some YouTube shit where they might shut YouTube down or whatever. And I'm not supposed to try to fry the government or nothing because then putting it in somebody else's name. So what I can do is let all this money stack and never touch it really. And you can't cut my check off because I'm not touching none of it. I'm gonna play like I ain't even know I was making some money off this. They go to trying to cut my check off. Like, I was making money off of it. Well, yeah, where's the money? They can, I know this right now. Social Security, they know that I can make money off and they can fuck with my check. Reason why they not gonna fuck with my check because of them goddamn feds. Cause it's all ran through the federal fucking government. The federal government, see, that nigga ain't touched none of that money. That nigga ain't touched none of that money. And then some of that money belong to the government anyway, if that's the case, because I'm taking y'all money to do this shit, really. And y'all know that. Huh? Yeah, I'm talking to the feds right now, nigga. I'm taking y'all money and I'm turning it into millions that y'all giving me or whatever, you hear me? So what? Give me my millions, you hear me? And then y'all can cut me off the check. But until I got all of that enclosed in millions or whatever, y'all ain't about to cut my check off with no few 100,000 or no couple thousands or nothing like that and be like, oh, he already made 3,000 over here. No, I'm not. I ain't spent it. I ain't spent none of that. You hear me? Y'all can keep that shit. As long as I don't spend none of it, see, the feds can seize that shit and say, oh, boom, they can determine, and y'all can determine it once it get up to like 2-3 million, give me my millions or whatever. Then boom, y'all can say he was on Social Security, SSI, he was on this for this amount of money or whatever, and he owe Social Security back. Say I owe Social Security back 900,000. I don't give a fuck. You hear me? Shit, give me my out of nigga that died. Take your 900,000, nigga, and give me my 1.2 million. You know what I mean? And then y'all can cut my shit off. Other than that, nigga, no, I'm not gonna touch a dime of that shit. Cause only way you can test that shit is through the IRS, really. On my Instagram, it's showing me that I got money on there, like nigga telling me to file that shit on taxes, like nigga file that W-9. Then when I file the W-9 and all the information come back clear, everything clear. First, they went to go to let me make money. I made a certain amount of money on that shit, and then they wouldn't let me make no more money off there. Like, nigga, they locked my shit up. Like, nigga, come on, that's the feds. Nigga, like, nigga, And that money just sitting there. You hear me? So move on, boom, some more money sitting there. Move on, some more money sitting there. You hear me? And then all of them connected, like all my accounts connected. You hear me? You see how I got the royalties, the rights to all of my shit. You hear me? Oh, yeah. Yeah. What you mean, man? Free NBA, nigga. The fuck y'all talking about, nigga? Fuck y'all talking about, nigga? Shit. Man, free. Man, shit. I love to do a song with NBA, though. I ain't gonna lie. I love to do a song with a lot of local rappers, really. Like, nigga, man, so many people that I probably never get to do a song with that I probably love to get to do a song with me, especially in a real studio. Because I got motherfuckers, I'm making money off this shit, and I'll be doing this shit with my phone, you know, garage band and shit like that. You know, I'll be doing this shit with my phone, you know what I mean? A couple of my songs I did in the real studio, but most of this shit I just did with my phone. Did it myself. Mm-hmm. Can't even pay. I be trying to pay motherfuckers $30, $40, $50 just to hold my phone so I can record a video. Motherfuckers, nigga, I guess so. And family people won't even hold the phone for you. Like, damn, you don't want this $40? You can't hold the phone for me or whatever? Nah, you want to sit there and play GTA, nigga? That's what the world coming to, nigga. Like, nigga, you would rather get this money over here? You know what I mean? Or wait till then, like, nigga, I got money on the wood, nigga. Come on. When it's convenient for you, when shit ain't convenient for a motherfucker, it's just like you can have gas money. Man, I give you $30 to take me down the street. You can just drop me off. Nigga, if it ain't convenient for him, they ain't gonna do it. Nigga, he just hit the lotto for 400,000. Nigga, he ain't about to waste his time to go take you down there. You think your $30 and $40 is overdoing it, like, nigga. So you gonna be mad if of course he don't want to do it. You like, man, that nigga chicken shit. I try to get that nigga $30 just to take me like 2 miles down the street, nigga. Ain't gonna cost him $5 worth of gas. Ain't gonna cost him 15, 20 minutes. He done made $50, nigga, in less than an hour. Nigga, that's better than on a job, you know what I mean? And motherfucker still wouldn't do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? You just missed $10,000, $20,000 down there. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. But if you say something to float this boat, though, at that time, nigga, I give you nigga $1,000, you take me down the street. Huh? Man, whatever, nigga. Man, if I take you down the street, nigga, I don't want to hear that, nigga. Man, give me 200, nigga. Man, I don't even want the 1,000, nigga. But if you don't give me 200, we go down this street, I'll whoop your ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That just it's all about money with people. You hear me? That's why I hate money. You hear me? I hate money. You hear me? I'm a po ass rapper. You hear me? If I had $1 billion, if I had all the money Jay-Z had, if I had all the money Jay-Z had, God in heaven, no, right now, that'd be defeating the goddamn purpose. I go get that shit to a motherfucking, to a nun. My mama, nigga, what you mean? You would leave none to your kids and none of that shit? Hell no, I go get that shit to a nun. Every penny of it. And what you mean? Continue to live how I'm living, blessed again. You hear me? Looking to try to get that again, nigga. Let me hit that lotto again. What you mean? So I can get them millions again, so I can give it to a nun. I'll pay that way through college or something. You know what I'm saying? I do something like that good with the money if God lead me to it. But other than that, I wouldn't even do that. I better get a scholarship, nigga. I'll give that shit to a nun. You hear me? Or you know, I might go build a couple homes. I'll go get this shit to build all homeless communities with it. But I wouldn't take none of the money to spend on myself. I keep on living the same life I'm living. That's basically how I'm living now. I'm a broke ass rapper because I want to be a broke ass rapper. You hear me? Because I don't want to sell my soul because I won't join your Illuminati. You hear me? So I'm gonna keep on accumulating money by a little bit. You hear me? You better go back to that first legendary page and go look at my videos. I'm gonna keep accumulating the money by a little bit. Cause hey, and then it's gonna last a long time because somebody fast money, it don't last long. But if you accumulate a little bit at a time, you hear me, and stack it, you know what I'm saying, it lasts longer. You hear me? If you work for it, if you work hard for it, and you get it little by little, it lasts longer. You hear me? I still got the money off the first Bomb Squad hoodies. Fuck memorabilia. You hear me? People in the family, a couple people in my family still got some of them Bomb Squad hoodies. A couple of the homies, they still probably got some of them Bomb Squad hoodies. But the money is still sitting on that fucking account that I could get right now if I really wanted to press the issue, really. It wouldn't take me 24 hours to get it, you know what I mean? So if you die, what happened or whatever, like, I mean, these rich motherfuckers, if it was worth millions of dollars, my people know what to do, how to get the money. I'm pretty sure they'd be stupid not to. Eventually, somebody will probably come knocking on the door. You hear me? I got 108,000 views on my on the 4x Legendary YouTube channel. You see that motherfucker getting views on his own now, nigga. 4x Legendary. Google me. Like, nigga, now we off her the Royal Ruler. When I get this channel right here where it can progress on its own, like the 4x Legendary page, when you know on some King Von type shit, when it's a serial killing account like King Von, nigga, that's the serial nigga, that 4x Legendary nigga. That you might as well name that bitch King Von. You hear me? Shit, nigga coming from the dead. You hear me? That's what you know. Nigga, that motherfucker coming down from Grave Nigga Mountain. You hear me? Nigga, all bullshit you got. That nigga that came down from Grave Nigga Mountain, nigga. You got King Von fucked up, nigga. That page making money on his own, nigga. That motherfucker accumulated wealth. Y'all gotta pay that man for that shit. You hear me? Y'all, hey, because if y'all give me the money, I would take the money and give it to his children. You hear me? The Lord works in mysterious ways. You hear me? You hear me? NBA Youngboy commented on that bitch. You hear me? And then, like, I don't know if I erased the comment. I think I might have erased the comment, but I think somebody else hating ass got a hold of my phone and they erased the comment like I care. You hear me? Like, and then somebody was like, if NBA Youngboy commented on your shit, you should have took a screenshot of it and showed everybody for what? The fuck? That's like dry snitching. Oh, look, NBA Youngboy. You hear me? Comment on your shit. You hear me? Everybody told me NBA assigned me. You hear me? Shit, now my nigga in jail. Nigga, free NBA, nigga. Shit, I'm just saying, nigga. I don't give a fuck if he ever do sign me. I mean, shit, will I sign with NBA is the question. Will I sign with him? I think he'll respect me for not signing with him too, though. I think any rapper would. Like, nigga, if they try to sign me and they understand, like, I was like, nah, I'd rather just stay how I am, really. I don't even want you. I don't even, you hear me? Shit, the more money we come across, the more problems we see. I don't even want your misery, bro. You hear me? Nigga, I don't even want to go to your misery, nigga. You hear me? Shit, like, nigga, that's because you know that I done already had the money and all of the, I done already seen that shit. You hear me, nigga? I done, fuck balling, nigga. I was already mauling, nigga. So I already know when you mauling out here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or mobbing, nigga, but we was mauling, nigga. Nigga, I already know how it is. Nigga, I'm rich rolling. I already know how niggas hate on niggas, nigga, when you rich rolling, when you getting it like that. You know what I mean? Niggas hate on you. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers hate on that when they see you getting money. You hear me? You can't let them know. You gotta pull up in the buckets. You can't let them know where the Bentley Pod. You can't let them know where the Push Star. You can't let them know where the Jag is. You hear me? You can't let them know where the cop bed is. You know what I'm saying? The cop bed that daddy handed down, you know, the $200,000. No, I'm just fucking with you though. But anyways, damn it, nigga got up off of her. That nigga probably finna go beat his son. Nah, let me stop though. But anyways, man, life is a blessing, man. I'm rich in spirit, you hear me? Shit, save all that bullshit for the birds, man. Uh, but we've been stacking since day one. Like I said, nigga, we got money off the first War Money album, nigga. We ain't even spent a dime of it, nigga. If that ain't stacking, nigga, you hear me? And then I be like, I fuck up and trick off some shit. You hear me? Like I trick out money on this album. I call it trick out money on the album. You hear me? When I trick out money on this album, I be like, damn, because I'm fighting a war. You hear me? I love my career. Like I made my own career, and I'm playing my own game. You hear me? And I know so many bitches that want to meet me in person and shit. Like niggas pathetic. I'm playing my own game, like I said. What was I for to say? It's just like it's just like a miracle. God worked miracles in my life. I'm blessed. I just thank God. I just want to thank you, Lord, that you give me this talent to even be able to rap, to even, to know like I got a talent and to put you first, and like, instead of like any other rapper, like they shoot them up, bang, bang, kill, kill, kill. I'ma shoot your mama, all my chain, how much my nuts hang, how much swag, what he ain't got. He's a simp. He don't know how to talk to hoes, this and that, data. These niggas cap or like, nigga, you carbon copy or like, nigga, you ain't shit. Get out the game. I'm talking about God. Like, that's why you can't target me. That's why you can't target me. You look at me and be like, you can't target me. You can't. Because you evil. All you rappers is evil. Can't no rapper diss on me or target me. All they can do is 4 times, send their little subliminals, but they can't really point nothing. Take my name and put their name as 4 times or whatever and stuff like that. And then talk about shoot them up, bang, bang, or do them, that, or this. And then you all devils or whatever because you see, I ain't heard none of y'all talking about God. Maybe y'all have heard a couple of y'all talking about God too, though. I ain't gonna lie. And them probably people that I know in person that been in real studios that's on the same level I'm on that could really blow up. You hear me? Could have been and blew up. You hear me? But the industry's so evil. You hear me? They don't want to hear nothing about G.O.D. You hear me? Because the devil, he was ahead of the choir up. He had to be ahead of that music up there in heaven. And then when he get kicked down here to earth, any godly music, you know what I'm saying? It go against, he definitely ahead of them. He got control of the earth, control of what down here. So he got control of the music industry down here. You know what I mean? And the music industry was what controls the young minds and the people or whatever. So that's how the devil got ruled down here. It makes sense, don't it? That's why he ruled the music industry, because that's what's got the power or whatever. So a rapper like me is like me against the world, baby. Just me against the world. That's how I feel. I got nothing to lose. Just me against the world, baby. Like, and I don't see how Tupac said that shit. And he was a part of it, really. Like, you hear me? They make songs. He targeted them, and he made a song like this. So can't nobody else never make a song like that. Really, that ain't never been a part of none of their Illuminati bullshit. You hear me? But I can say Tupac went against him, and it cost him his life dearly. You know, you can't join these people's shit. They ask you to under oath to take their oath to like join their shit, nigga, and you tell them no, nigga. And you hear me? No, I'm not joining your. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. I'm not for to join your brotherhood. My brotherhood is Christ. That's my brethren. Thank you, but no, sir. Quit trying. If I joined y'all shit, God said it'll be exempt. But I'm gonna join y'all shit to be undercover. I'm gonna join the Illuminati and go undercover so I can expose their secrets. What the fuck I'm gonna join y'all shit for? You could never make me evil if I joined your shit. What the fuck am I joining for? I'm gonna be like nigga Bernie Mac and the rest of them. That's what they did. All these people joined that shit, and then when they got to the point where y'all took them to a certain point, they were just like, I never join your shit. Well, we gonna kill you if you don't. So what? Okay, I'd rather die than join. I would die before I join that shit right there. And they died. You hear me? They left out. All of them died. Cause well, then shit. But y'all couldn't even do me like that, really. Cause you see what? I put God first in everything I do. It's a reason I'm against this music industry. It's a reason why my music is against y'all code, break y'all code agenda. That's the reason why y'all want me to join y'all shit so my shit can follow along with y'all code. So then I can go to talking about the shit y'all want me to talk about. I guarantee if I was to join the Illuminati, I wouldn't be talking about God no more. I be talking about popping pills and shit, knowing I don't pop pills. You hear me? Like, nigga, I guarantee if I join the Illuminati, nigga, I be talking about popping pills. And y'all know I don't take pills. I don't fuck with pills and none of that shit. But that's the shit I be talking about. That's why I just like, you know what I mean? Just keep rejecting that shit, you hear me? I think after this War Money album right here, I'm just gonna leave the industry quietly, you hear me? But they ain't gonna stop me from this album, finishing this album, you hear me? Shit, I'm at least put 101 songs out before I quit. You hear me? 101 more songs. You hear me? I already did like, 38 more songs. So I got like, I say about 70, 72, 73 more songs. And then I'm done. You hear me? 73 more songs and I'm done. I'm talking about full songs, nigga. And then I'll probably be done because, like, I already know y'all want to kill me. I can tell you this, though. Like, it's predestined for me to put the Song of Moses out there, so you can't stop the Song of Moses, you hear me? The Song of Moses is coming, do you hear me? I'm going to write a song called The Song of Moses, you hear me? Before I depart this world. It will be the last song I do. I will quit rapping after I write the Song of Moses. I already started writing the song. Once I finish this Song of Moses, this testament of my life, you hear me? Then I'm done rapping. Okay? Illuminati. How Michael Jackson hit you? Beat it. Hey, after I finish the Song of Moses, man, y'all can have the rap game. You hear me? Y'all can have it back. You hear me? After I finish this Song of Moses, y'all can have the R&B rap game back. You hear me? The music industry back. You hear me? But into that shit in my motherfucking rap. You know what I'm saying? And so that I'm gonna keep it in my lap. You hear me? Making music with my phone, keeping it in my lap. Like, oh, what if that nigga was to get in the real studio? You hear me? That's a threat to some of y'all. Cause I'm like Tupac. Your career would end. Your career would end if I was to get serious. Let's be honest. I freestyle every song. Knock Knock is the only thing I wrote. Go listen to all of them. Injustice and Knock Knock. Them the only. I didn't even write Injustice. I wrote some of it. Like me and my brother wrote that. And you know I'm not lying. Like it's some shit I wrote. He rewrote it, put it in new era. You know what I'm saying? New text, new scripture. You know what I'm saying? More biblical. You know what I'm saying? More relevant. Still to this day, injustice, because it's gonna always be relevant. Cause ain't that what we went through? Injustice? Ain't that what we still going through? Ain't it injustice? When you can't touch your girl, they don't want no black men in the homes. They want all the fathers out the homes. Yeah, it's injustice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they want the women to go on the welfare. They want them to depend on the system, on the food stamps, on the welfare. You know what I'm saying? He got that little welding job, or he got that job. They gonna cut off my food stamps, nigga. They can't know you living with me. We need these food stamps. Shit, you ain't trying to give up your whole welding check. You got all them welding burns and shit on you. You ain't trying to keep on giving up your whole check. You know what I'm saying? To child support, and then all the goddamn money don't even go on the goddamn kids. So even the money that she get off child support, you still taking the money that you get, you know what I'm saying? And that shit's still going towards the kids. So they getting your child support and they getting what's really left over. You know what I mean? On top of you going out there to go take a penitentiary chance for your kids, nigga. Nigga, damn, it's that hard out here for a nigga to make it, and you a welder. You hear me? Like, nigga, these Odyssey motherfuckers that got PhDs sleeping in their motherfucking cars. Do you hear me? Like, this motherfucker got a PhD, nigga. He hit rock bottom, nigga. I'm talking about this nigga is smart than your average bear. And he hit rock bottom. How the fuck you hit rock bottom with a PhD? How the fuck you can't go get a job with a PhD? You know what I'm saying? Sleeping in his car. Said he been putting in applications. Said he been trying to find a job or whatever. You know what I mean? Because he got that one job that ruined him. You hear me? They said he was stealing from the job. He been working with these people for years. You mean to tell me one time when y'all send a new guy out on the job with him, that only reason why the new guy going out on the job with him is because the new guy doesn't have transportation? Do you hear me? But the little boss bitch, she liked the new guy because he flirting with the bitch. He the one who was stealing the people's shit, put it in your vehicle, nigga, and then you lose your job. This is a true story. God in heaven know that, nigga, I lost my job because I took somebody else out on the job that y'all wanted me to take out on the job, labor finders, and then they ended up stealing some shit, putting in my vehicle on break or whatever. Then when I found it out in my vehicle, it just made me feel like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was in there, so I'm telling them ain't shit in my vehicle. The police and shit, they bought my vehicle. So, like, and then right there, he couldn't even admit it. They about to, I'm tired, nigga. I didn't work my ass off. You heard me? He around playing on the job. I'm out here, nigga, we done built this whole fucking college out here in the middle of nowhere in Oklahoma, nigga. We done built this whole fucking college, nigga. I'm out here working way before he even came out here, nigga. Like, and then that's crazy because he came to me and was like, man, I seen this tablet. I was like, man, don't pick up none of these people's shit out here. Don't go put this shit in my vehicle. Shit, you better walk home. That nigga really still took that shit and put it in my vehicle and made it look like I stole it, and then got me fired out from that job. Like, and then the bitch fired me. It was no type of investigation on inside job. But then it was like he got to keep his job because I admitted that I'm the one who stole it. But that's how they did it. They said, if y'all both going to jail right now, if don't nobody admit, and they was supposed to tow my vehicle if we don't admit it, and it was found in my vehicle. So I felt like if I didn't admit to it, because he wasn't gonna admit to it, that I was gonna go to jail. But nigga, if I could go back to that day, nigga, I wouldn't admit to shit. He was like, man, he was just bluffing. That wasn't gonna take down one of us to jail. So I'm just gonna say, never admit to some shit if you didn't do it. You hear me? I admit, and nigga, even homies know that. Like I admitted to some shit I ain't even doing. Lost my job, nigga. But I wasn't thinking like, damn, that's even if I lose my. I was thinking like I might lose my job, I get another job. That's what I was thinking because I'm consistent. But I wasn't thinking it's gonna be on your resume that you went out here to work for these rich ass white folks, and then you stole some shit. Nigga, I ain't been able to get a job since then. I got one job. I had to move to a whole nother city to get a whole nother job, nigga. Over this nigga fucking stealing some shit, nigga. After I took him out on the job, you hear me? Like, come on, man. Nigga, I wasn't donating plans or doing none of that shit. I go work, nigga, on my life. But I can't even go do that, nigga. Can't even work 2-3 days out of the week temporary because, nigga, I got this shit on my record that I stole something. You hear me? So now, so do it make it right for me to go steal shit? Now I go stealing some shit now. How you feel? Are you going to hell now? I'm going to hell, but I'm maybe God want me to steal then. You hear me? Cause shit, hey, I'm getting accused of stealing some shit that I didn't steal and then lose the best job I ever had. I ain't get accused of stealing some shit and you work on the back of a trash truck at the sanitation department. That's where you go out to work at in Broken Arrow Road. Picking up all these rich folks' trash. Sometimes they might have a $20 bill with a brick on top of it, on top of the trash can, because it's 100 degrees out in the summertime, and you jumping off the back of the trash truck, and you got to go grab the trash from this side of the goddamn truck, and then you got to go grab the trash on the other side of the goddamn truck and put all the trash in the truck, and then run and jump back on the truck while the truck moving to the next goddamn house. You hear me? All day long in some goddamn steel-toe boots so you don't fuck up your feet or whatever. So when you get home, you got blisters and shit on your goddamn feet when you first start working the job. You got to get used to it. You running miles a day, chasing behind that goddamn trash truck, throwing trash on the back of that truck. Before they got the arm that come out there and look good. You bitches should have been and put an arm on her if you was gonna fire me. There's some people that was doing that shit their whole life. All they know is working on the back of a goddamn trash truck. You know what I mean? And the whole time while they was working on the back of a trash truck, they never seen no pretty bitch digging in no trash. You hear me? They ain't never seen no bitch digging in the trash. Nigga might have worked on the back of the trash truck their whole fucking life and ain't never seen no bitch digging in the trash. Huh? Nigga that found money in the trash, liquor in the trash. You know what they say, your trash is another man's treasure, you hear me? I hate when bitches want to be my trash. It seems like every female I get with, they just want to be my trash, nigga. Mm-hmm. First they want to be my treasure because they somebody else's trash. And then, nigga, the same way they do me, nigga, what goes around comes around. Next thing you know, you gonna nigga be they trash, nigga. You ain't gonna be somebody else's trash. You hear me? So the bitch just doing me like she did the next nigga when she got with me. That nigga who she was with before, that was her trash. Like so, boom, she got with me. That nigga whoever was before me, Antoine, he was the trash, nigga. Boom. Then when she give me, boom, when she give it to the next nigga, he the trash. When she leave you, boom, you gonna be the trash the next time. She ain't gonna never be the trash though. It ain't gonna never be hers wrong. You can get married for the right reasons or whatever. People be all in your business talking about this and that or that or this or whatever. Like, nigga, can't nobody judge me but God, nigga. The last time I checked, nigga, God the only one who know my heart. I always put God first in everything I do. The pure hearted shall see God. You hear me? Then I'm going to sit up here and lie to you and tell you I ain't never seen God and live. No, I ain't never seen God and live. So they say that in the Bible. I guess it's a lie. You show me that in the Bible. You can't show me that in the Bible. Because the Bible don't tell no lies. People say that. Ain't nobody never showed me that in the Bible. I can show you in the Bible where it say the pure hearted will see God. It didn't say the pure-hearted will see God and turn around and die after they see God. It did not say that in the Bible. It said the pure-hearted shall see God. People starting to question me like, man, you ain't seen God. People looking at me like, that nigga lying, he crazy, something wrong with him. I'm like, man, come on. God telling me to tell people you seen me. I want you to tell the people that you seen me. Huh? Farrakhan, God told me to tell the people that I seen him. That's the only person I can tell to on earth right there that might believe me. They know I ain't lying, man. God told me to tell the people that I seen him, Farrakhan. I don't know why he using you, but he's told me to tell the people that I seen him. It said the pure heart shall see God. So that scripture in the Bible that they be on there talking about nobody will see God and live. No man see God and live. Show that to me. Can you show that to me? I want you to show that to me in the Bible because I can show you where it say the pure hearted shall see God. And it say, seek thee first the kingdom of heaven and all these other things will be added. Ain't that what it say? Seek thee first the kingdom of heaven and all these other things will be added. See, I don't want riches. I don't want fame. What is you seeking thee first the kingdom of heaven for? Because I want to see God. You hear me? What you mean? I trade that for all the money and everything. You hear me? Even if I go to hell, I want to see God. You hear me? If you're going to see me, I want to see God. You hear me? What you mean? I wanted to see God in the flesh. What you mean? Well, even if it means you die, you want to see God. Hell yeah! Like shit, sign me up for that one. Sign me up for that suicide mission right there. Who want to see God? Like for real, sign me up for that. You know, if you see God, you gotta die though. Man, this life ain't forever anyway. Well, let me sign me up for that. I want to see God. Yeah, but it say the pure hearted shall see God. He didn't say they was gonna turn around and die either though. Yeah, I seen God. Well, can you describe him for me? That I can't do. Well, how can you see something you can't describe them? Man, hey, I can't man, the light blinded me. That's how you know I seen God. Like I seen God. I seen the light. I didn't actually see God. I seen the light. I seen God. Good as I could. These eyes, these human eyes couldn't see God. They ain't made to see God. You hear me? But you get what I'm saying though? It said the pure hearted shall see God. And it blinds you. And I went blind. I mean, I seen his wings spread it. I seen the light behind him. I can't even say if it was wings, but I just seen like his wings was like mirrors. If they was wings, I could see my reflection. Like I can't explain it. Like it was just so much light. It was just so much light that it blinded me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I seen God. I seen time. I seen God. That's why I can tell you God is time. Pure hearted shall see God. Shit. That's how I can tell you God is time because I seen him. That's why I got a heart that ticks like a clock. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God, and God is everywhere. He's your past, your present, and your future. Death always your future. In this flesh, your future. Ooh, the Holy Spirit just did a 360 circle. How could I say something like that? Man, I seen the Holy Spirit do a 360 circle on everything. I don't know if that was a demon jumping up out of her, running up out this room, or what it was. But I can tell you this. You can go find that in the Bible, the pure hearted shall see God. I wish I could tell you what scripture. On my next live, I'll tell you what scripture that is. Like that's why I gotta start remembering these scriptures, man. The pure heart will see God. Because I was like, man, like God, like, I prove anything. Anything I say comes from the Bible. I can prove anything I say. I can prove God is time. Like if you got common sense. And I don't know, like, and people agree with me and I break it down to them. They be like, man, God is time. Why T.D. Jakes didn't tell you that? Why Pastor Ronnie Turbin didn't? Why Jenny Bailey? Why Liddy Bear? Why Little Millie? Why Little House on the Prairie didn't tell you? Why the Bart Simpson didn't predict? Why nobody else didn't tell us that? You hear me? Why didn't nobody else tell you that? Why did nobody else tell you that? I should have named this live. Why did nobody else tell you that? How long I've been live? Damn, an hour and 50 minutes, 2 hours damn near. Fuck around and be daylight fucking with me. See, that's when you in the Holy Spirit. When you go live and you go to talking about the word of God and time collapses. Because God is time. He gave me 2 hours. You hear me? I want to pat myself on the back. I don't want to get pride. I don't want to let pride get in the way. You know what I'm saying? I want to give everything to the good Lord and the grace of God, because I can't sit up here for 2 hours, you hear me? And just sit up here and talk to the damn screen on the damn phone, you hear me? About nothing else, you hear me? I couldn't sit up here and rap. I couldn't sit up here and stir. Nah, I've been trying to get the prettiest bitch in the world. I've been like, hey, I didn't talk to you now. Hey, I don't even want to ruin it. You hear me? Like, I'll talk to you tomorrow. It's nice meeting you. You hear me? If she was to beam up her, you know what I mean? But like talking about God, it's like I just watched time away. Time, God is time, because time don't exist to God, really. Like, because when you in the spirit, when you walking in the spirit, you don't even see time because it's right there with you. Because God is right there with you. He's guiding you. Use one with time. Use in time, and you's living in God. When you's living in Christ, you know what I'm saying? Time is right. And when you go looking at man's time, nigga, that shit just vanishes. Be like, damn, it's 2 hours. Like man's time, that shit get ate up real quick. You be like, nigga, that's 2 hours, nigga. I need to take my ass to sleep now, man. Like, nigga, I gave God 2 hours really off and on, you know what I'm saying, or whatever y'all can say. But like at the beginning of this message, I was talking about God, and at the end of this message, I'm going to always close it with God. I'm going to open up talking about God. I'm going to end my rap probably talking about God. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. See, now I'm thinking my job is done, and I'm thinking like, man, that's 2 hours. Like, man, boom, they ain't about to let me put no 4-hour video on her anyway. Like, I think 2 hours is about as long as you can get on her anyway. I don't know. I ain't in competition with no time anyway, with man's time. God's time ain't in competition with man's time. Men try to create time because they trying to be in competition with God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what time it is, because he only gave us a day. We try to put time inside of that day. You know what I'm saying? So we can work and sweat at the brow and say, you know what I'm saying? A man's day's wage. You hear me? From the sun up to sundown, the man supposed to boom, go to work, boom, come out, boom, that's a day's work. They supposed to pay you for a whole day, nigga. They paying you 7 hours, 9 hours. You supposed to get paid for the whole day, really. Like, you hear me? A day's wage, you hear me? A bread, a barley for a week, a flour, really. It's in the Bible, it's even telling you that they cheating you. You hear me? Yeah, you don't want to read Revelations, you hear me? Is letting you know in them days, in the last days, in them days, they're going to be cheating people. We living in the last days, you hear me? Because they cheating you. They ain't even giving you a full day's wage. They giving you by the hours from when you clock in instead of giving you that full day's pay. And we know it's starting over at 12. We can say a full day's pay, 12 hours, not no 8 hours. They should give you 12 hours on your paycheck. Now, if you require to work 4 hours, 8 hours, and then the other 4 hours could be breaks or whatever. Like, but they should give you. I don't care. At least give you half of that day. To say call it a full day, you hear me? Give you the half of the 12 hours at least, really, because they should give you the whole. You should get. Ain't nobody working 24 hours because you got to get your rest. So half the day, a half a day's wage. You know what I mean? That's what it's talking about in the Bible, really. They ain't giving you a half a day's wage. They giving you 8 hours. They cutting you short of your 4 hours of work. Would you rather work 4 more hours and get off? Some people rather work 4 more hours, nigga. They call that shit overtime. You hear me? See how they try to add time on to God's wage? No, that's overtime, God. How you gonna tell God this overtime? He said, give me a half a day's wage for a bread or barley so I can feed my family or whatever. But now y'all want to give a person overtime. Go read this in Revelations where they say we're gonna talk about a half a day's wage in those days. It's letting you know we living in those days because they only give you 8 hours really. What they do, some people cutting it to 6 really. Most of these jobs, you don't even work 8 hours. They send you home 6 hours or whatever. You taking an hour break out the 8 hours already or whatever. So, and when you take the hour break, they want you required to clock out for that hour or whatever. So then when if you take a 30-minute break, by the time you get off work, all you got was 7.5 fucking hours. They even shorted you another half an hour. You hear me? They really want to make it 6. You hear me? See, now they already got it down to 7.5. Next, that shit gonna be 6. Your break. Some jobs do take an hour break. Boom, you get the hour break. So all you getting is 6 hours. So boom, your next day you go to work, all you get is 6 more hours. So boom, they going you about a 6. You working 6-hour days. Ain't this some old evil shit? So you work 3 days, you got 18 hours for this week. You know what I mean? What's 6 times 8? What's 6 times 7? You work the full 8 hours. Some jobs give you the full 8 hours, but you're really working 9 hours, really. You get up, you're working 9-hour shifts, really, and you taking an hour break. So you're really working 8 hours, but that hour break, I'm at work. I'm still at work, nigga. Shit, y'all should cover my break. Pay me for my hour break. I am at work doing your services. Some jobs do pay you for your hour break. You get paid on break. You ain't got to clock out. Just go take your break and get back on time, really. You know? And then some places, they don't rather do that. They just rather call it salary or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they cheating you. You hear me? That's why I say woe to women giving childbirth in them days or whatever, too. Why? Because they hit you with an upper fucking dural. Women ain't breastfeeding. They giving away to women because you ain't supposed to breastfeed. You about to put your baby on a good start. You know what I mean? They got these chemicals and just like they put in the food and shit, they put it in the baby's milk and shit. You hear me? That's why these babies that you see the baby fat be over, like these babies be big, and then it be a little baby. Like you be looking at him, be like, nigga, he gonna be big. That nigga gonna be big, boy. You can tell he gonna be big. And then he be little as fuck. He don't even be big. He be little. You know what I mean? But that just be all that baby fat and shit from the milk and shit. That shit don't be healthy on no baby. It ain't healthy as breastfeeding. You know what I'm saying? Then Mother Nature. Then Mother Nurturing. Mother Nurturing. Mother Nurturing. You know what I mean? We can try to clean up the ozone. The planet fixes itself. Like all the shit that men do that we could think of to fuck up this planet, God already had something preparated to fix it unless he didn't want it to be fixed after we fucked it up. You hear me? So them trying to fix global warming and all that shit, they should just leave that shit alone. It's always been gas from horses or whatever. Either get rid of cars, period, and we go back to riding horses, or either nigga don't try to come with no electrical shit, nigga. That shit starting fires and shit. You hear me? Y'all want to fuck with electricity. You know what thunders and lightning, man. Y'all know y'all took that shit from the lightning, man. Y'all playing with God again. You know what I mean? Y'all see Zeus with the lightning bolts or whatever. Y'all want electricity. That's that lightning bolt. That's how I shoot through. You see them power lines? If Zeus was to shoot his bolt, ain't that just like a power line hitting you? Like if you had a power line, like if you could just shoot power lines to people, like boom, nigga, you just got hit with a power line, except that line is hitting them like nigga, just like if I could just chuck lightning right now, like you know what I'm saying? Come on, that's come on, but that's only in the movies, you hear me? But anyways, I'm finna get off of here because we've been live for 2 hours. Man, God is good. Stay prayed up, chosen ones. You know, keep the faith. You know, keep on that helmet of salvation. The what is it? The shackles, the shackles of the gospel. Just keep the sword of the spirit mainly, because it's good to have on all that armor to protect you from the fiery darts. But you want something to attack them back too, so they'll run off. Because they gonna keep on attacking if you just got on armor and you a target. You just sitting there with armor. That's like a target board. But you ain't got no weapon. So when they see you with that sword of that spirit, with that word of God, that's where we're gonna leave it at. With them breathing instructions before leaving the earth, man, them evil, devilish, deathly spirits moving because this breathing instructions before leaving the earth. So everything that's already left this earth or that's in that dark realm, man, it can't touch this word right here. It runs every single time, man. Especially all you gotta do is open that book. You hear me? As soon as you go to reading, but it came to pass within a while after in the time of wheat harvest, and that Samson visited his wife with a kid, and he said, I will go into my wife into the chambers, but her father would not suffer him to go in. That word of God is powerful, man. That word of God is powerful, man. It says, suffer my little children to come unto me. You know what I mean? That's why I said as people think they always know what's best. We always think we know what's best for our children. You know, but them God's children, we got to realize that. I realize that my children ain't my children, man. Them God's children, because I'm a child of God. You hear me? So, like, it ain't no better protection than him. So, fair to protect. I'm not even in their life. So, how can you protect? Not just like when your kids away from you. But I die for mine. You hear me? But, you know, who died for me was Jesus. Stay prayed up, chosen ones.